I put creamer in it. Are you a creamer guy?
Yeah, I'm a hit and miss. I'm more of a black guy.
Hey man, how you feeling, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing pretty good. Before we dive deeper into that, I would like to talk to our viewers and be transparent with you guys. So we recorded this episode probably 3 times now. I just want to tell you a little bit about our vision, right? We're just real men trying to have real meaningful conversations, and we'll have a little bit, fun here and there, but also have meaningful conversations as well. And our main goal is to build a real community around us, right? That where men can not only goof around, but get into really deep conversations that really the world doesn't mention to us anymore, just sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Yeah, conversations that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that actually matter, not just like random stuff like Call of Duty. Although I love me some Call of Duty.
What are you talking about? That's the main
That's true.
conversation.
Look, you're right. You're
What?
right. I get.
Hey, yo, no, you're bucking now. Hold up. You're bucking.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I'm still struggling with how I feel about BO6. I don't know how I feel about BO6.
I don't like
that. Was a sound effect. Where did you get that sound from? That sounded so interesting.
I'm still in the, old days with MW3.
But like MW3. I don't know what it is for me. It was that probably one of the hardest transitions of COD for me. Like back in the day, it was like I think it was Black Ops 2 came out right before MW3, or was it the other way around? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But the transition between those two was like seamless. It was like, let's just go to the new Call of Duty. But now it's like MW3 and BO6. There was just it doesn't feel like the same game at all.
Because I understand that they sat there and now you can move different ways, back, forth, left, right, dive, and I don't know, do flips, cartwheels. I don't even know nowadays. But probably ride a steel horse or I don't know. You never know these days, right?
Steel horse, prestige.
But I don't know. I played it and it's just not. It's not it for me, It's just
no.
It's not it. So
it's just not the same game.
Yeah,
the sound effects for me was really in MW3. They really whoever was sound engineering that game was incredible because like you get a shot, you get like a headshot and stuff like that. It was like it was just satisfying. It was like making money. It was like the sound of like the cha-ching. That's what I felt like whenever you got to kill an MW3.
But one thing I'll tell you, I'm more comfortable with MW3 versus Black Ops. So I'm just saying.
Come on, bro. No, like other than that, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. Mm-hmm. You were playing that a little bit.
That is true because I remember you told me, I was like, oh, why not try it? And it's free. It
sure is.
What are you playing on, by the way?
I'm playing on PlayStation.
That's good.
5.
Yeah.
Like
Xbox is trash.
I switched teams. I'm not gonna lie. I was on Xbox for basically my whole life, and then
that's before we met, right?
Oh yeah. Actually,
okay, I was about to say we're about to get divorced or something.
It was you who actually convinced me to get the PlayStation. Who I didn't go to get the new Xbox console.
Praise
I
God.
went and got the PlayStation.
Amen today.
Well, see, that's why good friendships matter.
That is true.
Leads you down a better path. Get
Way
off
better
Xbox.
path. Yes.
Get off Xbox. Go to PlayStation. It's so much better. But no, PC above all that. Have you ever had a gaming PC or played on it?
I want to. I just don't know how to build them. Like I don't know what.
You are an electrician. You don't know.
Listen here, okay?
Computer.
I can hook up the power to power the computer, but I cannot hook up the computer. Okay.
That's insane. Because honestly, it was like maybe a day of watching YouTube videos for me, and I can build whatever computer.
So what's a good
want.
entry
computer?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no like set name, but I say a good price for an entry computer is around 500, 600.
Okay.
You can do one for 400 if you know where to go and where to get the. That's like that's a whole other level.
We'll definitely hook up and talk about that.
I got you.
Look into that.
I'll get you a PC. If you got a gaming PC, you gotta drop what you got. What graphics card you got? Put a CPU in there, and we'll nerd out together. It's a processor. It's the brain. It's the brain. It's the brain. Whatever brain you got in your computer, drop that. Whatever brain you got, whatever graphics you got.
I just extend my storage and put a black web storage. I think I put like a 1 terabyte or something in there.
On your laptop?
No, for the P5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I think I got the discs The disc version that came with like 529.
Oh, you got the disc version of PlayStation? Nah.
What?
We're in 2025. Nobody plays
Okay,
on
no.
discs
Let's take a
more.
vote. Let's take a vote and see which is better, disc or
version-
non-disc.
disc or
I
non-disc
like disc. Okay, I want to play nice, old school. I like the.
Watch this.
No, but you
watch
open
this. Watch this.
it,
Watch this. Watch
you
this.
get to put the disc in.
Watch this. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, $50 cheaper.
I don't
in
care.
my pocket.
Who cares? I care about
And-
memories. Okay, I care about memories.
I don't gotta
okay?
store any of it. No games. I just gotta put it. It's electronic.
Okay.
It's an imaginary storage.
Mm-hmm.
It's an imaginary storage. I don't gotta put it on a shelf. I don't gotta clear no shelves to put my discs on there.
But okay, when you have a great community in your house, you get to show it off. Hey guys, I got all of my games. Now let me go log on. Load the screen. Hey guys, look, they ain't gonna care. You know why? Because this is okay, just slide through the little slides. Nah, you have the whole nice CD shelf right there. Boom. I don't know. Call me old, call me whatever, but
I think you might have got me there. You may have just got me there with that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll think about returning my $450
Good job.
PlayStation. I'll go pay $500
Yep.
and go rebuy all my games on disc. I might think about doing
good
that.
job. Let me know if you need help.
So, hey yo, what coffee are we drinking today?
What is this?
Is that what we're drinking?
No, definitely not.
Oh, this is what.
Ooh,
Right
look at
here.
that coming in hot.
Hey, high voltage
High voltage, guys.
from Bone.
You better watch out.
Yeah,
Have a
better
heart
watch
attack
out.
off of that.
Actually, I think this camera can see it right there.
Oh, look at that.
Possibly. If it
Boom.
can't, you'll
Oh,
know.
yeah.
You'll this.
Or you know.
This yeah, you'll know.
You
Well, high
know,
voltage from
or
Bone.
they know.
Apparently, that's their highest rated coffee.
Really?
I
Wow.
hear.
What flavor is it? High voltage.
High voltage.
Okay.
Electricity flavor.
I got hit a couple times
It's-
by voltage.
Apparently you get.
It's
Have you been
life-changing.
electrocuted?
I have actually.
I have been.
It hurts.
Okay, I'll be
It hurts a
honest.
lot.
Okay, maybe I've only been electrocuted by very minuscule amounts, but like.
I'm guessing
feels cool.
messing with your computer or something.
No, like
okay.
it feels good. I don't know. It feels interesting. Anyways, high voltage. It says caution, highly caffeinated. I don't know how much that means. I don't know.
Are
what
you
that
okay with
Oh yeah,
caffeine?
Oh yeah. Are you okay with caffeine?
I'm great with caffeine. I'm the guy on the cover. What are you talking about?
We're the mascot.
Of course, man. Come on.
We pouring up.
Yes, sir.
Try it.
That tastes pretty good, actually.
That's pretty good.
That tastes pretty good.
I don't have any other notes about it except it's good. And it's got my voltage that I need for the day. I put creamer in it. Are you a creamer guy?
Yeah, I'm a hit and miss. I'm more of a black guy. Let's rephrase that. Hold on. Black coffee, no cream, okay?
That was a good one. That was a good one.
No, it's not. That's again, Hunter is just me.
I think it was the voltage.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
all the voltage.
Yeah.
we really on it for that.
Yeah.
That's some good combo.
That was good coffee.
That was some good coffee. We're actually gonna take a quick. We're gonna take a break after that one. We'll be right back with more Wooden Table Talks. Stay tuned for this little message. Wooden Table Talks fam, I'm willing to bet that a lot of you are missing out on something. While we take this quick break, we need to let you know about our Discord. If you've been enjoying Wooden Table Talks, you're definitely going to want to stay connected with us here. This is where we're going to be hanging out, and we'd love for you to join the conversation. You can join us by clicking the link in the description. We post exclusive behind-the-scene content, sneak peeks of upcoming episodes, and even polls where you get to decide what we talk about next. It's all about keeping the conversation going even when the mic is off. Oh, and if you love what you're hearing, don't forget to drop a like, share, tag your friends here on YouTube. We're building this awesome community together, and we want you to be part of it. So pause this video, find us on Instagram, TikTok, and let's keep this conversation going. We'll be right back with more of your favorite content in just a second. Don't go anywhere. Community is probably one of, if not the most important things to have set up in your life as a man for growth. I just like, why do you think that is?
Not everyone knows everything, right? Now, if you surround yourself with like-minded individuals, I feel like you can learn from their past and their life experiences and stuff like that. Let's take me and you, for instance, right? I do electrical for a living, right? So I know a little bit more, probably hands-on with electrical and stuff like that to do around the house than possibly you. Mm-hmm. You may know more of more audio stuff or, stuff like that than me, And I feel that if we surround ourselves with like-minded people, right, that we can become stronger in this world and we can become an asset to this world as well.
Yeah. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Correct.
I forgot who told me. I don't know who told me that. I hear that a lot though. I feel like that's so true because what are you gonna do? Are you gonna try to download all knowledge like it's the Matrix out here? Like I'm just gonna download.
Yeah,
but no, it's like people are just naturally gifted at doing very certain specific things. Like nobody is a master of all trade really. Like it's everybody's got their own niche. Everybody's got their own, and like it's one of those things. Like as men, if I'm willing to call us up in this, I think we struggle with pride.
Yeah.
With the most, probably amongst everything as a general scope of things, we struggle with pride.
Correct.
And I want to be the one who knows the most in the room, has the most in the room, and does the most in the room at all times. There's just something in me that wants that. That might just be a human thing in general, but men especially. And so one of those things is like, for me, from my advancement was, I just need to humble myself and know that like I need people and I cannot do this by myself no matter how hard I try.
And I feel like once you lower your walls down and lower your pride, that you really open your eyes to what you have been missing, especially in the community, you surround yourself in. Let's say if you, are on the basketball team or on a sports team,
Mm-hmm.
pickleball team at your local community center, right? Surround yourself around those type of people and, be a human.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like a robot. Don't be like, oh yeah, everything's going great. Be transparent. Let them help you.
Yeah. No, I know for me, I was so passionate about my own dream that I had at one point that like I basically tuned everybody else out. I think at one point I was so dead set. I used to make music. I was so dead set on I'm gonna make music. I'm gonna be the best beat producer there ever was, and that's all I'm doing. That like I really did put up. I almost did put up walls to my family, to my friends.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting down with my mentor. One day we'll have him on this podcast. He was sitting down with me and like we used to have Bible studies like all the time weekly, and I basically didn't do it for a while. And one day we came back together and he was just talking to me more about like my passion, like what do you think I want to do, or whatever. And I was just talking about like, I just think maybe I should glorify God with my music. And he would just he would laugh, and I was like, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at me, bro? Like I'm trying to tell you, like this is what I want to do. And he was like, yeah, you do that, or whatever. It was years after this. I come back and I'm like, God told me I should stop making music. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't know what to do now. And he was like, yeah, like he done been telling you that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean he's been saying like, he's like, you knew this? He was like, yeah, I knew this. Like, that's not what you're supposed to be like. I see you have a gift of communicating and stuff like this. And he started pouring into me like that. And I remember like, dude, like if I just listen to somebody from the start, like I would have been so much further than where I'm at now. And I know for me now, like I get to work with students and young adults at a local church, and like I find like infinitely more fulfillment in that than doing what I was before, than sticking to my own plan before. And I just remember that being like, it was just such a turning point. It's like, what did I know? And why was I so confident in that?
Yeah. And I feel like some people put walls up to the point where they don't know how to climb out of them, right? And I feel like if you surround yourself with good friends that want the best for you, that you don't even see it in yourself, but they see it in you,
True.
they can tear down those walls, help you tear down those walls, and make you a better you that you never saw before, you know? And I'll tell you, like, I never had a friend group growing up. I was always just by myself, do my own thing. I'm like, yeah, I
You're a
don't
lone
need,
wolf.
yeah, pretty much. You know, and I never thought of having friends group. I'm like, oh, that's dumb. That's whatever. You know, I don't need all the drama in my life. But it turned out to be that I was struggling with some demons in my closet that they helped me figure out, you know, how to deal with them, you know, and how to seek help and just, I'll say trauma bond, but you know, they really brings out the best in you when you surround yourself with healthy, like-minded men, you know.
What was the first step in going from lone wolf to, like, you know, embracing a new community? What was your first step that you took to get there?
I reached out.
You just started talking, started
man,
asking.
You want to go out for coffee? You want to go out, you know, play some basketball or something like that? And then that turned into conversation, and then conversation led into, hey, come, you know, to church on the weekends and stuff like that.
I know for me, I was probably the opposite of you. I didn't mean to be alone. I wanted a friend group so bad. I wanted to be cool so bad that, like, I went after anybody who would make a space for me, and which, my goodness, led me down some paths, done some things that were like, literally, why? Even teenage me is like, why did I do that? Why would I even do that? And I know for me, it was like, once I finally graduate high school, I'm finally now, people are now asking me to hang out. I'm not asking them to hang out. People are asking me, and they're texting me every day. Hey, you want to go do this and that? And I was like, dude, what? Like, this is what I've been waiting for my whole life. This is what I've been trying to get. This is what I've been trying to get to. And then finally, like, after years of like that, of being in environments like that, I started realizing, like, that's blown with the wind, because I'm just taking whatever comes my way. I'm not being selective, and I'm not choosing what's right, what's bad. This isn't right. This is the right way to go, this and that. I wasn't doing any of that. I was just like, accept whatever text, I'm telling you, on a day off, whatever text came my way, I was saying yes. Like, it didn't matter who it was. It could have been literally anybody. I could have just met this person the day before, and I was saying yes. And I was going out, and I was doing Lord knows what.
Yeah. But what made you change your ways?
Think it was, I just hit a point where I was just very tired of doing the same thing. I was on a cycle. Like, it was get up, go to my job that I have been going to for forever. Then it was go home, immediately get dressed to go out with that same friend group, do that same exact activity, and then go to sleep, wake up, repeat for months to years on end. And I know for me, it was just like, at some point, it was like, dude, I know there's something in me is just telling me there's something better. I just started to limit the time I was spending with my friends. That was, for me, I realized it was like, it may not be I need to just cut off my friends. That may not be what it, for some of us, that might be what it takes. I just need to cut off some toxic, like, it's that toxic, I need to cut it off. But some friendships, it was just like, I just need to limit my time. Instead of hanging out every night, it was like, maybe I should start hanging out with them once a week, maybe even just once a month type thing. And I just started limiting my friendships, limiting time with friends that I knew I should have broken away from. And eventually, over time, I noticed that God was actually putting, like, people in my life that were so much better for me. Yeah,
for me, like, I had friends, you know, at first they were cool, they were great, you know, good quality friends, which I thought they were. They let me down, you know, a lot of times, and I try to grow trust in them, but it was dead ends everywhere, you know. Then I met my lovely wife that now we are married for 2 years now. Praise God. We've been together for 8.
Let's go.
And
Come on.
she, right? She introduced me to community at church, on Wednesday nights and stuff like that, and Friday nights. And I'll tell you that changed my perspective tremendously. Like, that was what I needed. I feel like that's what God sent her to. God gave me her so I can grow, and I found my community in church,
Wow.
and I tell you, those are the most quality people I have in my life.
Wow.
They add flavor to my life,
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like something dull and like, oh, what you want to do tonight? What you want to do today? Just another repetition. All right, cool. We met up again, but we have meaning to our meetings. We have meaning to our outings. We have meaning to our weekends. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like, all right, meet up, do this, do that. Oh, let's just play video games and do nothing. Which is not wrong, but have meaningful conversations as you do that too.
That's so true.
Have a point to your purpose.
Wow. And so your wife was the one who really got you to like experience a new community. Mm-hmm. I'll say for me, it was kind of the opposite. I am now engaged, and I'll tell you,
woo!
I think I saw her, and she's here, but I saw her, and I think she saw me because I think we were both in a good community. Like, I think we were set up to find each other. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you right now, you want to find you a woman, get good community first.
Correct.
I'll tell you that right now.
Correct.
Foundation, and then
build yourself up. Sorry to interrupt, but build yourself up before you find someone to build life with.
How do you find that friend? What to look for?
She's asking us what to look for in a friend.
So, I would say what to look for in a guy friend is how committed are they, how intentional are they, and how punctual are they to you, how, do they respond the same day, do they respond, later in the day, like how do they reply to your messages, how do they lift you up, do they tear you down, are they dragging you down spiritually, financially? I have a friend, God bless his heart, every time he hits me up, he asks me for money. So it's just like that type of relationship I don't want to have,
Yeah.
But then again, I have friends that, hey, how can I pray for you today? I was thinking about you today. What do you need? Stuff like that. That's what friends are there for, to help lift you up, not tear you down and make you financially broke.
That's true.
But yeah.
I think it's for me, it's very simple math. Are they going to add or are they going to take from your life? Are they going to build or are they going to destroy? There's something about whenever you start talking to somebody for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, if they start asking me about me, I'm already picking up on good signs. Mm-hmm. They like immediately first conversation. It's, hey man, my name is this. What's your name? What do you do for work? What do you do for a living? And they just got the conversation about me. They've already shown they don't make things about themselves.
Yeah.
Easy sign of humility. Like, if they keep on following up with me after that, they got consistency. Humility, they got consistency. Two huge green flags. Mm-hmm. And then if they're actually showing up when you need them to, if they're not just texting, if they're not just about the phone call, like convenient, but they will actually show up, be present, like at times that are inconvenient for them, that's a friend right there. Humility, consistency, and they actually show up. I think easy like 3 traits in a guy friend for sure. And I know for me, sorry, real quick, I know for me as a guy, if I don't gotta get out of my house, I'm not getting out of my house. There's no reason. I'm home especially after work. I'm staying home.
Yeah.
But if you got me leaving to go somewhere, I care about that thing.
Yeah. And also, just like, it's okay not to respond or call every single day, but how do they respond to your texts or your calls means a lot. If they're in a loving manner way, or if they're tearing you down, then that's definitely not what you want in life.
Yeah. We are coming up on the end of our episode. We thank you so much for watching, guys. We love y'all. We hope y'all get plugged in, get into the community, get into that Discord. We'll pull up that Discord here in a sec. Overlay it or something like that. QR code, whatever it is. Join the Discord. Type in the chat. Be free in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Get to know us. We want to get to know you. And so we thank you for watching. And we'll catch you on the next one, all right?
Peace.